So we're doing the question number 3 now. Given AB is parallel to CD and EF is perpendicular to CD. EF is perpendicular to CD and GED angle equals to 126, which is represented by a blue arc, that is 126 degree. Which angle you have to find? We have to find angle 2, 3, 4. In English it is written angle. Which angles you have to find? You have to find angle A, G, E and angle G, E, F and angle F, G, E. What is AGE? AGE, angle 2, angle 2. GEF, GEF, angle 3, angle 3. FGE, FGE, angle 4. It means you have to find angle 2, 3 and 4. Angle 2, 3. AB is parallel to CD given. So AB is parallel to CD. Now how can you find it? Okay. Now see. First of all, it is given that the angle 1 equals to 90 degree. Angle 1 equals to 90 degree. Reason? Because EF perpendicular to CD. EF is perpendicular to CD. Now you can easily see that the GED angle, it is a combination of angle 3 and 1. GED angle, it is a combination of angle 3 and 1. So I can write that the angle GED equals to angle 3 plus angle 1. What is the angle GED? GED, that's a 126 represented with a blue arc. That is 126 equals to, what is angle 3? You have to find the angle 3. What is angle 1? Angle 1 is 90 degree. So subtract the 90 degree from the 126 degree angle, and after subtract you get the angle 3 equals to 36 degree. Angle 3 is equal to angle 3. Now angle 3 comes to a 36 degree. Angle 3 comes to a 36 degree. Clear? Now means new line. Now I'm taking one different concept. See, AB line, a small diagram, AB line and a CD line only. AB line and CD line only. Both lines are parallel to each other. Both lines are parallel. And GE, see, GE is a transversal, so GE is a transversal line. GE is a transversal line. Which angle is this? 2. This is 2 angle. And which angle is this? That is 126 degree angle. That is GED. GED. See, both this line is parallel to this line. This line is parallel to this line, and this is a transversal. Therefore, both angles are equals to each other. Reason? Alternate interior angles. So similar method I am going to apply, that AB is parallel to CD and GE. GE is a transversal line. So angle 2 is equal to GED. So angle 2 is equal to GED, which is equals to 126 degree. Which is equals to 126 degree. Which is equals to 126 degree. So angle 2 is equal to 126 degree. Reason is alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. Clear? Now you have find what angles? Angle 2 is already find. Angle 3 is already find. We have left with the angle 4. To find the angle 4, you can easily see that the AGF is a straight line. See, AGF. AGF is a straight line and GE is a line on that line, GE. Now this angle is 2 and this angle is 4, and angle on a straight line is a 180 degree, making a linear pair. So I can easily say that now angle 2 plus angle 4 equals to 180 degree. Reason, linear pair, because both angles makes a linear pair, because AG is a straight line. So angle 2, what is angle 2? Angle 2 already find out, that is 126 degree. That is angle 4 as it is 180 degree. Now subtract the 126 angle from the 180 degree and you get the angle 4. After subtract 180 from the 126 comes to a 54 degrees. So angle 4 is 54. So the angle 4 is 54. Now angle 3 is 36 degree. Clear? Angle 2 is 126 degree and angle 4 is 54 degree. Angle 4 is 54 degree. Now question number 4. Before this we also have to cover the question number 2 again. Now question number 2. In question number 2, this is a figure 6.29. This is a figure 6.29. In this it is given that AB line is parallel to CD, AB line is parallel to CD and CD line is parallel to EF. And we have given a ratio y ratio z, that is 3 ratio 7, that is 3 ratio 7. We have to find the angle x. Now solution. How to find this solution? Now it is given that the AB line is parallel to CD. And CD line is parallel to EF. If the two lines, there is a theorem, if two lines are parallel to the same line, then they are parallel to each other. By this theorem, AB line is also parallel to EF line. Now, we have given the y and z ratio. That is 3 ratio 7. So the required angles are, y is 3y. We can take any ratio. Let the ratio be w. So y angle represent the 3, so it comes to 3w. Z angle represent the 7, so z is equal to 7w. Now the two lines, a part of the diagram, AB line and EF line. I have drawn AB line and EF line. Both are parallel to each other. And this line is a transversal and this is a transversal line. Here is the angle x, here is angle z, here is angle x, here is angle z. You can easily see that both lines are parallel to each other. And this is a transversal, therefore x and z both are the alternate interior angles. Therefore angle x and z both are equal. So x equals to z equals to 7w. Reason, alternate interior angles. Reason is alternate interior angles. If z is equal to 7w, then x is also equals to the 7w. So now you get the value of x. In terms of w also. Now all the angles, that is x, y and z, all the angles x, y, z are in terms of w, 3w, 7w and 7w. Now again the two lines, AB line and CD line, a separate diagram. AB line and CD both are parallel to each other. And this is again a transversal. What angles are there? One is x, second is y. X and y. We know that if two lines are parallel to each other, and this is a transversal, then sum of the co-interior angles is 180 degree. Reason, what is the reason? Reason is co-interior angles. So I can write like that, AB is parallel to CD, as AB is parallel to CD, and therefore angle x plus y, sum of the two interior angles is equal to 180 degree. X plus y equals to 180 degree. Reason is co-interior angles. What is angle x? Angle x is 7w. What is angle y? Angle y is 3w. So 7w and 3w, it's a 10w, which is equals to 180. So 10 divided by 180, it's a 18. 180 divided by 10, it's 18 degree. So w is equal to 18 degree. What we have to find? We have to find only the x angle. And what is X angle? X angle is equal to 7W. So put the value of W instead of, put the 18 degree instead of W. So W 18 into 7, that's a 126 degree. So X value is 126 degree. Clear? Now come to the fourth question. In NCERT, it's a figure 6.31. It is given in the question that if PQ is parallel to ST, if PQ is parallel to ST, so I am going to read the question. Okay, if PQ is parallel to ST and PQR equals to angle 110. Please see the book. I am reading the question from the book. If PQ is parallel to ST, if PQ is parallel to ST and angle PQR and angle PQR equals to 110 degree, so I can represent that it's angle 1. Okay, I represent that the PQR is angle 1 and RST is angle 130 degree. RST is angle 130 degree. I represent that this angle is 3. This angle is 3. Clear? This angle is 3. You have to find QRS. QRS. You have to find this one angle. Okay. You have to find this one angle. For this to find this angle, what we have to do? We have to do one construction. Draw a line DE. Draw a line DE parallel to ST. What is line ST? ST is this line which passes through the point R. Which passes through the point R such that ST parallel to DE. Now we have to draw a line DE. Suppose I have drawn a line DE here. Obviously, which passes through the point, which passes through the point R, which passes through the point R. This is a point R. So this is a line DE. Okay, DE. DE is a line. Now see, you can easily see that DE is a line parallel to ST, which passes through the point R. Now I can suppose that this angle is 2, this angle is 5, and this angle is 4. Clear? Now, how to solve this? First of all, students, it is given that the PQ is parallel to ST. PQ is parallel to ST and ST is parallel to ED, and ST is parallel to ED. Second, this is given. This is by construction. We have construct this line construction that ST is parallel to DE. Now, by same theorem from first and second, we can say that PQ is also parallel to ED. What is the reason? The reason is the same. If two lines are parallel to same, they parallel to each other. Like PQ line is parallel to ST, PQ line is parallel to ST, and ED line is also parallel to ST. Two different lines are parallel to ST, same line, then the both lines are parallel to each other. It means the PQ and ED are also parallel to each other. Clear? Now, next. Now, a small division of small diagram of this figure. I am taking PQ and ED. PQ and ED line. This is PQ and this is ED line, and QR is a transversal, and QR, suppose here is a point Q, okay, and QR is a transversal. And QR is a transversal. Now you can easily see that PQR is angle 1. So PQR is angle 1, which is 110 degree. And here is QRE. QRE, it's angle 2, it's angle 2. Both lines are parallel to each other. Both lines are parallel to each other. We have already proved if both lines are parallel to each other, then sum of these two interior angles is 180 degree. Reason co-interior angles. So I can write here like that, PQ. Now PQ is parallel to ED. Now PQ is parallel to ED, and QR is a transversal, and QR is a transversal line. So angle 1 plus angle 2 equals to 180 degree. Angle 1 plus angle 2 equals to 180 degree. Reason is co-interior angles. Reason is co-interior angles. Angle 1 is 110 degree. Angle 1 is 110 degree, and angle 2, we have to find angle 2, that is 180 degree. Angle 2 is equal to 180 degree minus 110 degree, which is equals to 70 degree. So angle 2 is equal to 70 degree. Now some of you have think about that. Some of you are thinking that why we have find angle 2, why don't we have find the angle 5. Now student, we are applying some procedure. Now see what is the procedure. With the help of angle 1, we can find the angle 2 first. With the help of angle 1, we can find the angle 2, and with the help of 3, same property, we can find the angle 4. With the help of 1, we can find the first angle 2. Then with the help of 3, we can find the angle 4. Then we apply a angle on a straight line property. Then we apply a theorem, angle on a straight line property. We know that the angle 2, we know the angle 4. Then after subtracting both the angles from the 180 degree, you get the angle 5. Now this procedure I am going to apply actually. Now you get the angle 2. Now we have to find the angle 4. Clear? Now we have to find the angle 4. Now if you want to find the angle 4, you can see again from this diagram, I am taking ST and ED line. I am going to draw ST and ED line, and now SR is a transversal. There is an angle 3 and there is angle 4. Again this line is parallel to this, and the sum of both the angles is 180 degree. Reason co-interior angles again co-interior angles. So I can write here like this. Now ST is parallel to ED, and angle 3 plus angle 4 equals to 180 degree. Reason co-interior angles. What is angle 3? Angle 3 is given 130. See, angle 3 is 130. In the diagram it is given that the angle 3 is 130. So instead of angle 3, we can put 130. Here is angle 4 equals to 180 degree. So angle 4 equals to 180 minus 130. So angle 4 equals to 50 degree. So angle 4 equals to 50 degree. Clear? Now we apply a straight line ERD. A straight line ERD. From the R point there is a RQ line, and from R also there is a SR line. This is angle 2, this is angle 5, and this is angle 4. Angle 2, we have already find the angle 2. What is angle 2? 70 degree. Angle 2 is 70 degree. Angle 4, we have already find angle 4 is 50 degree. Angle 4 is 50 degree. And angle on a straight line is 180 degree. So after subtracting the 40 and 70 and 50 degree from 180, you can get the angle 5. Now you can write here ERD is a straight line. So angle 2 plus angle 5 plus angle 4 equals to 180 degree angle on a straight line. Angle 2 is 70 degree. Angle 2 is 70 degree. We have to find angle 5 as it is. Angle 4 50 degree, that is equals to 180 degree. 50 and 70 120 degree. Angle 5 equals to 180 degree. What is angle 5? Angle 5 is equal to 180 minus 120, that is angle 5 equals to 60 degree. Angle 5 is equal to 60 degree. But we have to find the angle 5. We have to find the angle 5. So angle 5 is QRS. So I can write here. So QRS angle equals to 60 degree. Clear? QRS angle equals to 60 degree. Hence proved. Clear? Now till now we have done 3 questions. Question number 2, question number 3 and question number 4. 3 questions we have done already. Clear? And student, please subscribe this video so that next time when we upload the videos you can get the notification. Okay, so every student please like this video and subscribe this video, subscribe this channel, so that next time when we upload any video you can get the notification. Clear? Thank you students.